The girl in
And so Nelly telling me, he said Michael Jackson had an artist. He said name him.
I can't even name him. Like, I don't even know. What is the answer? Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer.
So it's one of them games where, man, you just got to stay down. Like, you got to not have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? Grind. And, you know what I'm saying? Just stay focused, stay consistent. That's the most, if I would tell anybody anything, it's consistency.
Tell me one person you got in your life that's handing you $1 every time they see you. That's how you got to look at it. You got to scale down what it is and understand everyone's not going to be Drake, but you could actually become an artist relevant enough without the world knowing who you are to generate a living for you and your family that you're going to be able to pass on to your kids when you die.
K100 Radio.
My biggest lesson, when I signed the Def Jam back in 2016, I got the Def Jam, I was thinking like, oh man, they finna do this and they finna do that. It was like, keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
I was like, what?
Some of it's business and some of it I knew them.
Okay.
So some of them was business, you feel me? Paper,
Right.
business.
Right.
Some of it, I actually know them and fuck with them and we put together like that. Relationships is better than the bad, but don't never forget that it take money to make money, though. You know what I'm saying?
Always. What is real Houston shit? What is that?
Real Houston shit is slabs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just coming down, just keeping it player.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being about your paper, not really worried about what nobody else got going on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just riding through the night on your shit.
K100 Radio.
You might not need the same type of attention or detailed
Right.
work that I would.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of that be confusing even as an artist because I'm looking at you like, man, this man is doing it. He has like all this. And then I try to imitate it. But I imitate it at a horrible fail.
Right.
And it comes at a cost to my pocket.
Right.
I see the sauce, but I don't know the power source that's power in the soup.
Right.
Two cities can't claim the same thing.
But it's Atlanta.
Nah, y'all contribute to the Metro Atlanta culture.
I understand Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, but I'm saying it can't be pure Atlanta.
Does it matter?
To a person that's born and raised, you take pride. I didn't realize how much pride I took until she dropped the song. I'm like, dang, that's how I feel too.
Right. And seeing all these other artists just come from nothing and then like just blossom, that just makes me just want to just keep going up.
K100 Radio.
Coming up, of course, I really don't know exactly which direction I want to go. I just know that I just want to be myself, and sometimes you get pulled in different directions because that's where people want you.
Yo, it's happening, Swin. It's the young and in charge DJ Brazy Beats, the hottest teen DJ in the city. Tune into my trap and I'll make sure every Saturday 1 to 2 p.m. on K100 Radio. I'm spinning all the latest music from trap, drill, alternative underground, and you know we sliding on them new Atlanta hits on Big Guy, you dig?
MidwestMixtapes.com, the #1 website for Midwest rap. MidwestMixtapes.com. They promote and market albums, mixtapes, singles, and videos. MidwestMixtapes.com. They can get you on DJ conference calls, blogs, and email blasts. MidwestMixtapes.com. They work with several magazines, college radio campaigns, and street teams in multiple cities.
What's good? This is Kelby Cannon, publisher of Making It Magazine, here to let all my independent artists, producers, and DJs know about MakingItMag.com. Not only are we Atlanta's #1 magazine for the urban music industry, but we're a national platform that provides real opportunities, real exposure, and real industry connections. Just log on to MakingItMag.com. Sign up for your membership and start submitting music to get booked on major shows, magazine features, radio interviews, sponsorships, and more great opportunities. That's makingitmag.com. Doing dope stuff for dope artists. 10 years strong.
Check 1 2 1 2. What up? You know what it is, Mr. Miguel. This is the boy Future. 2 Chainz. B.O.B. right here. You're smack dab in the hottest hip hop and R&B mixes on K100 Radio.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
What's happening? You know the drill.
K100, you bastard.
What up, though? K100 Radio, I'm your host, Blizzum. Welcome, everybody, to the show. What's going on, man? We are live right now for another direct line interview on K100 Radio. What up, though? Let's get to it. I'm going to get my background music over here in a minute, man. First of all, let me go ahead and put my fam up because my guest up because we running a little bit late. So we're going to go ahead and jump this thing on off. We're going to go ahead and get into it real quick. You feel me? Make sure you hit the phone lines if you want to holler at the artist. Area code 516-317-1523. That's the number that's going across the bottom of your screen. But, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring the homie on the line real quick. Hey, yo, Quacito, what's going on, homie? What's good?
What's good? What's good, man? What's good, man?
What's good, man? Welcome to the show. Quacito Delarose is in the building, man. What's going on, man? For sure, man. So go ahead, man. I'm going to let you go ahead and take it over real quick and tell everybody what's good with you, fam, and tell them where you representing.
My name is Quacito, and I'm an artist coming out of Brooklyn, New York. You know, I'm just from North East New York. I got many surprises on the way. I got several new releases out. You can check me out on all platforms. Quacito, my Instagram, Quacito, my Facebook, Quacito, my Twitter, Quacito. You get the memo.
All right, you got the memo. And you know, before we get into it, man, we gonna play some music in a minute, and I just want to let people know before we even start playing this music, like the music actually slide. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of times we do people on our show. You know, we deal with a lot of independent artists, and you know, some of them aren't necessarily seasoned or whatever. But nah, I actually listened to your music, and I was like, man, dude got some music, and it's actually sliding. So I can't wait to, you know, share it with the people that are watching right now. Shout out to everybody that's watching over there on Instagram, people that's watching on our YouTube channel, Facebook. Everybody, welcome. I appreciate all that. Please leave some comments. Make sure you rock with the artist. When I start playing this music and we start getting into it, I want to make sure that you guys connect with this artist and make sure you show some support for him. All right. Hold on, let me get my background music up real quick. Hold on a second. All right. There it is. All right. Got my background music up. I feel at home now. Everything's good. All right. So listen, Quacito. The first question I want to ask you, of course, is because this is the first time that we've actually had a chance to speak to you. So how long you been at it? Like, how long you been on the grind with it? Is this your first project, your 10th project? Give us a little bit of background on your hustle real quick.
I mean, yeah, you know, typical story. You know, I had a few mishaps, you know, setbacks and things. Just really like my first year, really just taking music serious. You know, I mess around with them here and there. A few friends of mine, they always tell me like, you know, you got something special. You know, it'd be hard to gravitate when you got a new sound. You know,
right?
You know,
right.
It really ties to that. Just really this past year, I ain't trying to go backwards no more. I just want to push forward and really just keep it going. So I already say about the past 6 months pushing forward. This is just me really as a full-time artist really doing this.
Well, you know, everybody goes through that, man. Like sometimes people come in the game and they're not really just like ready to like really go, like for real. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, okay, they kind of sort of playing with it, whatnot. I even had that moment in time when even with this broadcast, I remember when I first started this, I was playing with this. Like this wasn't like something I was going to take to the level that it is now. I was just kind of just trying something, and then it took off and it grew feet. So what made you lock in? And like, did something happen to where you was like, okay, I'm kind of just bullshitting with it, blah, blah, blah. But now it's like, it's go time. I'm like really serious. Like, was there something that happened that made you change, you know what I'm saying, your mood about it and take it more seriously than you was before?
So, you know, a quick background on me. You know, my service time in the military, I was a Scout Sniper Marine. One of my bunkmates is an artist. You may have heard of him. His name Mooski. You know, he made that song, you know, Track Star.
Okay.
He was a good friend of mine. And just really just seeing like what he did with it. You know, we always talked about we would do this, and he went with it. You know, my life went another direction. So really just seeing him going up, it just sparked something in me a couple months back. It was like, yo, like that's what we supposed to be doing this together, you know? So
right
now it's just like I gotta go up and really make it happen. You know, not only for me, you know, for my family. I want to give them something to be proud of for a lifetime. And most importantly, you know, this is my dream. You know, I don't want to be somebody, you know, 10, 15 years from now saying what could have happened. You know, I want to put it on the line and really show the world, you know, what I can do.
Right. Don't want to be that. Don't want to be that talent that everybody talks to. That guy that's the nastiest. That's the nastiest. Nastiest dude in the gym. Should have been in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's not. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All right, K100 Radio. We rocking out with Quacito. Yeah, we rocking out with Quacito Delarose. Now, listen, man. I don't want to let this one part slide that you just said. You said that you was in the military. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, how did you kind of like, you know, when you were in and I read a little bit of the bio. It says you got injured and everything. What was it like going in and doing all that, but still feeling like this ain't for me? Like I was meant to do more. Because I've actually been in that situation. Like you there because you probably went because just like a lot of people, you know, you needed the money. You trying to stay out of trouble. You trying to do something, whatever, do something with your life. Everything ain't working out. But then you just in there and it's like you sign those papers, but you realize this ain't really it though. Like, what was that feeling like when you kind of got that realization? Like, yo, this really ain't it. Like I was meant to do more, and now here you are right now. But can you talk about that a little bit?
I think it really was. So when I got in, I already was known. Like I had a rep for like I used to freestyle rap and stuff like that. You know, they in boot camp, so they kind of travel when we in there. So I would go to house parties, you know, state to state, country to country, and they just had me like rap. It was like music, like follow me, and I did a lot of dope stuff in my life, but it felt like I never really felt like me. Like as I did, like when I was like doing this music, and I was just rapping, and people just like the crowd, the audience, was seeing people. I ain't think nothing special of it, you know. I just thought like, you know, I'm just somebody cool words. But everybody always told me like, yo, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. So you know, they say you hear something a lot, you know, it gotta be true, right? You know, so
right.
That really what it was. You know, I remember when I got injured. You know, when I got injured, I had nothing but time to think, and it was just like, do I want to do this the rest of my life? I mean, this is, you know, it's a cool gig and everything, but this ain't what I see myself doing.
Right.
You know, I almost lost my life, you know, and I feel like I'm here for a reason. And I feel like that was my eye opener. Like when you get back home, you got to do this for real.
Right,
so,
right.
You know, we here now.
I mean, a lot of people have those moments. Those moments where it's like, wow, man, you know, I could have been out of here. I had one in 2020. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of changed my outlook and the way I looked at a lot of things, man. And that's kind of deep, man, because a lot of people don't have those moments. Like, because when you're young, people take that for advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how young people are. They feel like they're Teflon. But when something like that happened, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, what's really going on? You feel me? So I respect that. You feel me? For real, for real. That's what's up. You know what I mean? So I want to talk to you a little bit because you said you're from New York, right? You in New York. Now there's a thing that's like with me in like New York, right? Like a lot of the New York music these days, like they really kind of don't sound like traditional like New York rap. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, ain't no more. You know, yeah, it's more chaos, but it's like a good chaos, you know. It's like it's all over the place, you know. Everybody want to dance, everybody want to feel good, you know. The what you call it, I hate to classify it that way, but that boom bap rap style, you know, that we was, you know, we had our signature. That was the signature New York sound. You know, I feel like it's drifting away. You got a few artists, you know, out there that's really, you know, killing it with. I feel like now is just a time. Well, I think New York just trying to find their own sound again. We just trying to find our sound. That's all.
Right.
And I feel like I want to pave the way for a sound for New York that nobody got.
Right.
You know.
Right. So do you? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so we got so many like this. It's like now New York is like got this blended sound, fam. Like it's like it's drill. It's New York drill. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying, yeah. which is not, like you said, not the traditional boom bap type of style. With your generation, do you feel like do you ever have like people that's from like a little bit older generation, the old school, the Gen X's, or maybe even millennials? That's like, nah, you need to get back. How do you feel when people step to you like that? Like, yo, like that's old school, like, but it's a signature sound. How do you feel when people say something like that to you, being an artist from New York and from the younger generation?
I mean, you get it all the time, you know, but I feel like it's just because they don't understand it, you know. It's not, you know, the city's stubborn. You know, we don't support each other the way we should. You know, we always you know, step up when we popular. When we popular, or we own our art. We don't own our artists when they want to come up. So when it's something different, they ain't really going for that, you know. And because it's everybody's drill now, I know so many artists. You know, some artists that pop, you know, they wouldn't even want to do drill music, but it was like that's where it's going, you know. And when you ain't in a position where you could be you or do what you really want to do, you know, you're just trying to make it out. So, you know, everybody just gravitate to that sound.
Right. I get it. I think, man, you know, it really is an interesting conversation. I like to have it a lot whenever I'm talking to artists that's from up top. Especially with this generation, I always try to like just talk to them and kind of just get a feel for how they feel about that whole situation, you know, man, how everything's going down, man. So it's a really interesting conversation to have. You feel me? And I know you guys gotta have that conversation amongst yourselves all the time up there. But us being in the South, being in Atlanta, yeah, I be wanting to have that conversation because, you know, we you know, if you're from the South and you down in Atlanta, you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But as a platform, you know what I'm saying, that's like doing music, and we meeting artists from like all over the country, all over the world, frankly. When we doing internet radio and stuff like this, you meet people from like everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we want to ask them like what's going on in their region and kind of get into their minds. So that's an interesting topic. I love to have it with people from your region. You feel what I'm saying? Because it seems like it's a big thing, but we on the outside looking in the South, kind of, sort of. So I always like to ask you guys straight up, you know, from your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I want to move on to the next topic, though. You feel me? Yeah, this is K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
All right. Quacito Delarose.
K100, you bastard.
All right. That's what we rocking out with tonight. You feel me? Shout out to the homie, man, for taking his time out of his busy schedule. So I want to ask you another question, man. You know, you said you kind of got into it right now, and you're doing it, and you know, you kind of getting to the next level, and you kind of putting the music out now. How are you balancing, you know, being an indie, doing music, grinding, hustling, still have to maintain, pay the bills, and do all that kind of stuff, you know, as a man, and take care of handle your business, but also get this music going and get this grind working. How's that working out for you? Like, how do you balance it? And can you kind of share with our people like some of the you know, good things and bad things about being an indie artist right now?
I mean, really, honestly, it's the funding, because you know, I don't hate to say back in the days, but like you do know, just years ago before this, you know, social media really became, you know, this end all be all. You know, it was a time where someone believed in you and they rock with you until you get where you need to go. Now, you know, we in a everybody wants something for something world. You know, it's so many dope artists that you may meet that they may not have that funding. I'm just happy that I was blessed, you know, to be in a situation where I'm able to pursue this and handle things I need to handle at home. But, you know, that's why you see a lot of, you know, our dope young artists. You know, we going to jail, we get in trouble because that funding ain't there, you know. And you trying to pay, you got to eat. It's times where, you know, I had to choose, you know, you want to eat or you want to pay for the studio time.
Right.
You want to miss a meal, you want to go to the studio. So it's like, I know how that felt. You know, now I'm in a solid situation. I got someone who believe in me what I'm trying to do. So definitely, that really just finding that balance is everything. It's very difficult.
Right. And so it sounds like you kind of sort of basically got a team now. Basically, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
They not giving me no excuses, man. They not giving me no excuses.
Right. Exactly.
They're not giving me no excuses. I give them that.
Exactly. Well, listen, fam, before I definitely want to go ahead and get into the music. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that's watching on social media, everybody that's watching on like YouTube, Facebook. Shout out to the people on YouTube. Our YouTube stream is basically the best way to watch our live interviews. You know, Instagram kind of be iffy, kind of sort of, you know, with it. You know what I'm saying? But our Facebook and our Instagram stream, our Facebook and our YouTube stream is always 100. So you guys make sure you try to go over there and please subscribe to the K100 Radio channel so you can watch this. And of course, it always stays up on YouTube. So if you miss any parts of it, you can watch the replay on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you go over there. I appreciate that. All right, fam. So we've talked a little bit, but I want people to hear your music because sometimes I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know y'all be watching. I know y'all watch some of these interviews. Sometimes I do a lot more talking than the music because the music ain't it. I'm just gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I talk a lot. We talk a lot because the music ain't it. So I try to fill it in. You know, just me doing my job. You know what I'm saying? But I think Quacito got some dope music, man. So we got a couple of records over here lined up for you too as well, fam. Let's see. We got hold on. I want to pull up because we got a couple of songs. One of them we had to have them send it back over. But we've got Yayo. We got Locked In. Which one of these joints you think we should play for the people first?
Honestly, I feel like we should play Zayo first. You know, I feel like it's a really different, dope sound. It's real melodic, and you know, they definitely catch a vibe there.
All right, so I want you to. All right, so go ahead and tell me.
On all platforms, by the way.
Yeah.
On all platforms, by the way.
So I want you to tell me like what it's about. Like give me an intro, and we're gonna go ahead and just run it. Like give me a little intro, and then introduce the record, and then we're gonna jump it off from there. Go ahead, you got it.
Well, I had the song really just came from a space where, you know, I was locked up for a little bit. I had to, you know, a lot of time I had to think about a lot of things. You know, I felt like I lost everything and I had to start over. And, you know, everybody was around you, you know, when everything lit, you know, things start crashing down. You know, they missing the girls, you know, your friends, your homies, everybody go ghost, you know. So it's really just my expression to that, how I feel. And the name of the song really just based. That's my producer, Zayo. I just named it after him because, you know, he believed in me, you know. So now we gotta make all this happen.
All right, man. Quacito Delarose, let's check this out, man. Zayo, K100 Radio. Make sure if you like this song, check out the artist on social media on Instagram. I think it's Quacito, just like it's spelled on the screen right now with the underscore. It's a very different name, so it's not gonna be like you're gonna be a whole bunch of them gonna pop up. You feel me? Quacito with the underscores. Check him out, man. This is Zayo. Check this out. This is K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Reflection is just pain that look gon' go away. I treat these women like my weight off, they just throwaways. Where were you when the nights I was lonely? Easy now to say you fall, man. Easy now to say you fall, man. Easy now to say you fall, man. Mesmerizing, Archie and his climax. Baby, you the finest. Shining like Rihanna in the morning like a diamond. Playing membership, you ran it up with overtime. Even Addison, I had to pause and rewind it. Who am I? Somebody you should know what you're defined it. Brand new whip from a road, you should climb it. Tryna argue, babe, you basically tryna blow my heart. You say you not okay, cool, never mind. And my reflection is just pain that look gon' go away. I treat these women like my weight off, they just throwaways. Where were you when the nights I was lonely? Easy now to say you fall, man. Ride around in the ace, running wick for the week. Ride around in the ace, ride around in the ace, running wick for the week. Wheels calling me, the gunman, suddenly you loving me. Now I see straight flawless, Licky said starless. So cuss money told me throw it cause we all rich. Always flies help in this way since McDonald's. To make it where we come from is one out the thousands. Google me no process. Shades on whenever the spot looking crowded. PTSD got me looking all around it. Straight up out the bottom, we forever doubted. Call me later love, I'ma tell you all about it. And my reflection is just pain that look gon' go away. I treat these women like my weight off, they just throwaways. Where were you when the nights I was lonely? Easy now to say you fall, man. Ride around in the ace, running weak for the easy now to say you fall, man. Ride around in the ace, easy now to say you fall, man. Ride around in the ace, running weak for the weak. Wheels calling me, the gunman, loving me. Now that's call me. Call me, I'ma tell you all about love.
It's going down. Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio. You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastard.
All right. K100 Radio, I'm your host, Blizzard. This is another direct line interview. We rocking out with Quacito Delarose. I told y'all that was a vibe. I told y'all the homie had some good music. I told you he had a little vibe going on, something different. And I'm rocking with it, fam. I like it, dog. I just feel like it's a little bit different. And we're going to get ready to get into this next one, though. But yeah, man, I feel like you got something that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you on that, man, because it's hard to be different nowadays when everybody wants you to kind of sort of sound like everybody else, basically. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Absolutely, man. So we also got another record right here for you, though. It's called Locked In. What about this one? Tell me about this one.
Yeah, I know. My new single on Locked In, you know, because I made that really just to have the melody in my head. You know, as soon as I came home, I was just like, I got to record this. It's like a melody that was stuck in my head. I just ran with it, you know. You get a lot of sticky situations, you know. You be out here riding, all types of nonsense going on, you know. So I just had to really express that, you know. Just coming from, you know, where I'm from, and just tell our side of the story in a different way.
Right.
You know, same message, just in my way.
Right. So, I mean, when you say you come up with the melody in your head, do you generally write to like a track first, or do you kind of like hear a track first and then get inspired by it like that?
No, I don't write music. Like, I don't write it. Like, I think that's going to be one of those things once, you know, I gain my real core audience and people really start getting to know me. Like, every lyric to a T is my life story. Like, it ain't even mentioned if I ain't lived it, you know. Everything in here is me. So I don't have to write it. I'm just telling you a situation, a story. I just coast through it, you know. Once the beat is there, or the melody in my head, I just got to get the beat made. And once it just matched the vibe, I could just go out there and do my thing. I don't even got to write it. It's just all in my brain.
Oh, that's pretty impressive, man. I mean, a lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? To come out and just the rhyme scheme and none of that, it just comes to you like in an instant when you in the booth.
Yeah, just come to me. Just be vibing, man. Just come to me.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's check this one out, man. This one is called Locked In.
I think it's really because I listen. Yeah.
Now go ahead. What you gonna say?
Because I think it just really comes from space. Because, you know, I listen to everything. You know, I listen to Coldplay. I go from Coldplay to 50 Cent real quick in my car. You never know what you're going to hear. You know, like, I love music. So I feel like all those sounds that I just got to hear, just vibrantly, I just get so many ideas, like, on a regular. You know, and so just once it's in my brain, it's stuck there, I could just go and lay something down. It's late.
All right. Well, we're finna get ready to check out another one that you laid down called Locked In. This is Quacito Delarose. Make sure you guys check him out. This is a direct line interview on K100 Radio. All right. Make sure if you miss any parts of this interview, you go over there. You follow us on Spotify. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube and all that. Subscribe to our channel and all that. You'll see all the interviews that we do. It shows up on our Spotify podcast page and also on our YouTube channel. So let's check this one out, man. This is Quacito Delarose. All right. The name of this one is called Locked In. Let's go.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
I lock myself up in a booth. I don't feel out of place. Nah, got like with a Cody, or you got that case. Heard that boy was talking, this we got his face. Get paid to use my voice so freely, I don't speak much. I've been so high lately, baby, I don't sleep much. I just ate this Eddie, so my heart might creep up. I knew you was capping, they was tryna beat us. They slept on me forever, now they gon' believe. Not to say the least, been tryna keep the peace. We'll slide up on you, make mistake of Uber Eats. She ain't happy with him, well done, she gon' cheat. How you think we know she like no panties when she sleep? Whip spinning if you hear the screech. Dogs like but they in tune, ain't out of reach. Y'all can have whatever, but we got the east. And really if we rapping, let's keep this discreet. I don't run my mouth, so trust I'll never speak. Street legends, what we was, but we found a way. Could've went on just like you, but we found a wave. Plus I got a remix where my mama stay. In the pickup games, cause they may slide that way. Shots go off, just pat yourself, good, we all okay. The biggest app you have, break from where you stay. So even got a mood tech around the gang. I lock myself up in a booth. I don't feel out of place. Nah, got like with a Cody, or you got that case. Heard that boy was talking this big at his face. Get paid to use my voice so freely, I don't speak much. I've been so high lately, baby, I don't sleep much. I just ate this Eddie, so my I'm agree. I knew you was capping, they was tryna beat us. They slept on me forever, now they gon' believe.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
Quacito Delarose.
K100, you bastards.
Another dope joint, man. Another one, man. Feel me? Like, hey, I think you got something, bro. You really do got like some music, and you really got your own little sound going on, man. So it's like, it's tough. Also, by the way, just salute to who's ever recording it. You know what I'm saying? The music is crisp and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, sounds like as far as the quality and everything is on deck. So it's like you guys really got something popping. You feel what I'm saying? Like you guys really got it, like sounding right how it's supposed to sound as far as quality goes. So salute to you on that, man.
Appreciate that.
All right. So I want to know about like the entire project, or like how is this album already done? Is all this music out? Is it on an album? Is it coming soon? Tell us about that right now.
Yeah, I got my EP coming soon. It's called Path for Nomad, and it's gonna be special, It's definitely gonna be near and dear to me, and I feel like to the world, once the right listeners get to hear it, it's gonna definitely be a little sign on there for everybody. I've just been working on it and just working hard. I want it to be, as flawless as possible. I'm coming in humble, and I'm taking in all listens, all comers. I'm here for it.
All right, man. I like that, man. And I feel like, just you saying that you don't write and everything. That's like, bro. That's just to hear it, just listening to it. I'm like, I went back because after you told me that, I was really listening this time. Like, he went in there and he ain't write none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's really impressive. You know what I'm saying? That's really impressive, man. So before we get ready to roll up out of here, man, I actually had one. It was another song that they sent me, and I'm gonna end the interview on this. It was another song they sent me, but I couldn't load it up. But I figured I'd play it from the email, and it's called Nana. And I figured that because I listened to it for a second, I'm pretty sure the artist probably wants to play this one. Am I correct? You want to ride out with that last joint, homie?
Yeah.
I figured you would. Tell us about Nana, because I feel like that was a personal record.
Yeah, just really just coming out here. Just really raised by my grandma. She was just somebody real special to me. And I lost a real near dear friend of me. Senselessly. The street stuff needs to be senseless. And those are just like I said, my best friend, my grandma in the same year. It was a lot. So I felt like when I heard that beat, it just brought me to a place where I always wanted to express those situations. I didn't know how. And then just going through what I'm going through right now, all the legal things, just on fatherhood, I'm just trying to find that balance. I feel like that beat put all those things in better perspective for me to be able to express that.
Exactly. Yes, I wanted to end the interview. I'm gonna play this last record, and then we're gonna end it. So, before we get ready to go, fam, before I play this Nana record, tell everybody once again what's your social media, if you have a website, anywhere where they can find this music right now that we're playing. Because I see people are talking on my feeds. I see people shout out to Vision and Mike Rose and everybody that's watching on Facebook. Miss Jackson was watching over there. She was watching on Instagram, but it's choppy. I'm sick of dealing with Instagram altogether. I really wish y'all would just subscribe to the YouTube channel so I don't have to worry about dealing with Instagram. But she jumped from over there and she's on the YouTube channel, and a couple other people are watching right now. So shout out to everybody that's watching right now, that's showing some love for this independent artist, and they giving you some flowers over there, bro. They're like, yo, they rocking with the music. So tell them how they can find this online, bro.
Appreciate it. You can find me online at Quacito, QUACITO __ on Instagram, Quacito Delarose on Facebook, Quacito.3MB on Twitter, on TikTok, Quacito as well. All my music is all these songs are on all major streaming platforms, Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music. It's there. If it's a place where the music gonna be played, you can find it.
All right,
if you want to work, hit me up, man. I'm there. All
right, man. So I'm pretty sure maybe somebody watching this may want to collaborate, man. But all I'm definitely gonna slide one of these joints. If I'm gonna slide one, I'm sliding one of your joints in the rotation just based off the fact that I just like it. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. So which one of these joints is like the one you like? If you want K100 Radio to show you any love on the spins, which one is the one? Because I some people send me the single, but then sometimes the artist is like, that's really my joint. Sometimes the manager made a decision. Which one of these joints you want me to run, fam? I'm adding one to the rotation as soon as we hang up.
I definitely want you to run out that Zale.
All right, Zale. All right, bet. And we'll just catch this one. If you heard that one, the other one, Locked In. If you like this Nana joint, what you do is support the independent artists, please. Everybody that's watching, thank you very much. Go over there, rock with them on Spotify. Maybe you can connect with them and collab with them or something like that. Who knows? If you're an artist or another engineer or producer or something, you can hear he's got talent. Maybe he's somebody that you can work with. Maybe if you're a promoter or got another media platform, maybe he's somebody that you're interested in having on your show or having in your publication or anything like that. That's what we're here for. We're here to find some dope music, get a conversation with an artist and give them some exposure on our platform, but also connect them with anybody that may be watching, all right? Of course, remember, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Everything on us is at K100_radio, at Quacito _2 Make sure you check them out. This joint is called Nana. I'm gonna let this ride and we're gonna end it, man. So, and I'm playing this one through the email. So I'm going to just leave that screen open and we're gonna rock it out like that. Check this joint out, man, because I didn't even got this one loaded into the system, but I was like, I think I want to play this one anyway. All right, check this out, man. This is Quacito. It's called Nana. Here we go.
This ain't for fashions, for protections, why he got it on? I got on my door doing 13 for a pair of joints. Funny part, whole time 13s and I ain't never saw him. Never brag about things I had, cause I know how fast it could be going. I tell my son I love him in case I don't see him in the morning. Cause I know this lifestyle could be crazy, but that's another story. She said she love me, I said put your heart up in the styrofoam. I miss you, Nana, you was my whole heart in human form. With new love, I go crazy, baby, like hold on, who you love? Have a perky, baby, like hold on, don't do too much. I be singing at my shows on tracks, I'm auto-tuned up. Sent this to a whole year sober, 3 strikes, kiss I screw up. Riding around town, siren sounds to screw my mood up. They gon' snake who makes things moves, watch how they do ya. I was Muslim in a Christian house like hallelujah. I just want someone who's solid, feel like is that too much? We was youngins, but the OGs knew the motion through us. Had to bought the Porsche, who would've knew that all that blew up. In the fishbowl, so the lights are running through Ran up on the plug, right, it's time for this ain't for fashions, for protections, why he got it on? I got on my door doing 13 for a pair of joints. Funny part, whole time 13s and I ain't never saw him. Never brag about things I had, cause I know how fast it could be going. And when you broke, don't show no love. Works or the drugs, use or the plug. We only above, and I'm gonna question, you can't question us. And you could be whatever, but you still ain't sent from us. Enough, if you play with mine and words, I'm on God, you going up. I remember that first fit that body, drop me throwing up. Like, your hood don't get too comfortable, know what's up. I don't watch my own dogs, step my homie up. And these dollars come with a head nod, the only thing keeping her up. Choose an iPhone or a jail call, had to focus up. Set some bread up for a tail now, cause they tryna take from my song. And we ain't worried about our iStone, when I'm standing, we got drunk. This ain't for fashions, for protections, why he got it on? I got on my door doing 13 for a pair of joints. Funny part, whole time 13s and I ain't never saw him. Never brag about things I had, cause I know how fast it could be going. I tell my son I love him in case I don't see him in the morning. Cause I know this lifestyle could be crazy, but that's another story. She said she love me, I said put your heart up in the styrofoam. I miss you, Nana, you was my whole heart in human form.
Yo, what's happening, Swin? It's the young and in charge DJ Brazy Beats, the hottest teen DJ in the city. Tune into my trap and I'll make sure every Saturday 1 to 2 p.m. on K100 Radio. I'm spinning all the latest music from trap, drill, alternative underground, and you know we sliding on them new Atlanta hits on Big Guy, you dig?
Do you want that old thing back, like songs by Outkast, 3 6 Mafia, and UGK? Then tune in to the Down and the Dirty Mix Show with J Praz and DJ T Did That on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. right here on the award-winning K100 Radio.
MidwestMixtapes.com, the #1 website for Midwest rap. MidwestMixtapes.com. They promote and market albums, mixtapes, singles, and videos. MidwestMixtapes.com. They can get you on DJ conference calls, blogs, and email blasts. MidwestMixtapes.com. They work with several magazines, college radio campaigns, and street teams in multiple cities.
International homegirl. This song goes out to Teddy Bands, Grand Diva. We love you and we miss you. Keep shining down on us. Yeah. Now holla if you hear me. Yeah. Whatever I'm on, you on with me. Holla, yeah. Cause I put on for my city. If nobody else, y'all rockin' with me. Say it with me. Now holla if you hear me. Whatever I'm on, you on with me. All my ladies working with me. And fellas, when we throw it back, you can kick it. This one goes out to all my woodies, my road dogs, my real life A1. Been down since day one, through thick and thin together, and weathered the greatest storm. You like family, the one you depend on, really rely on. You're the ones I would die for. That's why this song goes out to you.